Minimalist philosophy, cutting down. Most people don't understand that budgeting is a skill that needs to be constantly honed and practiced. Worse yet, very few people have a strong understanding of how to properly create and practice sound budgeting techniques. Budgeting done right is a trial and error process that should be tested each and every month. You should always be trying to remove items and save money. You want your budget to reflect your ideal life without spending one more cent than you have to. Try cutting back on your food budget and see the results. If the budget cut causes you discomfort, then you will know that your current budget is where it needs to be. Many people never change their budget or try to save money each month, which is why they never know how much money they are wasting. A 10 to 30% reduction in budget can be accomplished with minimal impact on your current living conditions. By practicing proper budgeting and using a bit of creativity, you might be surprised at what you can accomplish. Ash is king. Credit cards have a bad reputation from most minimalists. The problem isn't with the credit cards themselves, but with how people use them. A credit card can be a great deal if you pay it off each month and never get charged with interest. The problem is that this takes a great amount of discipline and self-control. If you don't feel like you can be this disciplined each month, then you really should stick to cash. Once you have control of your finances and have developed more discipline, you can try using a credit card. Remember to start slow and avoid interest payments at all costs. Minimalist organization, too many glasses and cups. Having too many glasses and cups is a problem that many people suffer from, and it really isn't your fault. Glasses and cups are usually sold in large bulk boxes containing 12 to 24, which is way too many, even for the largest family. Try to keep just enough glasses for 48 hours of drinking. Even better is assigning one cup to each family member and having them clean and use it each day. This teaches your family discipline and will keep your excess clutter to a minimum. The bare bones. As you are slowly removing items from your kitchen, you may want to attempt the following exercise. We don't recommend this for beginners, and the results vary for most people. Try having one set of utensils, one bowl, and one cup for each family member, who is then responsible for cleaning and taking care of their own set of items each day. This may sound weird at first, but you might be surprised at how much attention you pay to these items if they are the only ones you have. Better yet, if each person in your family cares for their individual items, it will dramatically cut down on dishwasher time each day. Most of these items can be cleaned in a sink with simple soap and water in less than 60 seconds. Give it a try for a week and see what happens. Rotate and pay attention to your food. Nobody likes to go to the grocery store more than they have to, but becoming a minimalist may require more frequent trips. The problem with going only once every couple of weeks is that you are more inclined to purchase unnecessary items, and you can quickly lose track of your spending and eating habits. If you keep your food purchases to 72 hours and pay attention to all the food in your pantry and storage closets, you will be more inclined to save and spend on only the essentials. Make sure you record which meals you make and reflect on the items that you purchase. You may find that you didn't purchase enough food or you purchased too much. Remember, practicing minimalism is a skill that needs to be developed, and it can take a few months before you hit your spending sweet spot. The important part is that you are actively tracking and making the correct changes to your spending habits. Minimalist budgeting, discipline. The number one skill that you need to cultivate when becoming a minimalist is discipline. You can create a great game plan, but you need discipline to follow through with it. Many people will start with great minimalist habits. They will change their mindset very quickly, remove items of no value from their life, and even stick to their game plan each day. Unfortunately, over a period of time, usually a few weeks, they fall back into old habits. They have a bad day and they go shopping to get a boost from instant gratification. Remember, these bad spending habits have been drilled into our heads since we were little, and we are surrounded by advertisements and people telling us to purchase everything. Minimalist spending requires discipline if you are to stick with and execute your plan. Reward. If you can practice and hone all the skills that we mentioned above, you will reap the rewards of breaking free from the mainstream. Very few people get to experience the feeling of not being controlled and told what to do from society. Instead, you can focus on yourself and give your true purpose to the world. This is the true reward from practicing these skills. You have the ability to change the world and spend your time with the people who matter most in your life. You will grow mentally, physically, and spiritually if you can complete this journey.